Among different people, when you agree, when there is a complete agreement about what you want to do together, you do not need any specific forum to talk because you are in agreement. You have to talk about the details, you had to talk about implementing a common policy, and it goes rather easily. When it doesn't work, when you are not in agreement among people on the policy that you have to follow, this is precisely when you have to talk. You have to talk not when you agree, you have to talk when you disagree, because you want to keep contact and you want to try to go over your disagreements. And for me, this is the originality, or this is the importance of Institut du Bosphore. It was created by people belonging to different spheres, you know, public officials, businessmen, academics, etc., when relations between France and Turkey were at their lowest point. So they feel the need not to split, not to divorce, but to have a forum in which you can talk, you can debate, you can try to solve your disagreement, and you can create an atmosphere, a climate where step by step you build the minimum of trust that you need to define some common approach or some common policy. So basically, I think this forum has showed it's not only its utility, but it is absolutely indispensable between the two entities, European Union or France, if you want, and Turkey. Now, you're going to ask me, okay, what about this question of Turkey's adhesion to the EU? There are problems on both sides. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're debating about. There are problems on both sides. It is not 100% the responsibility of the EU, and it is not 100% the responsibility of Turkey either. So responsibilities are shared, you know. One thing strikes me when I am in Istanbul and when I talk with my Turkish people whom I meet here at the Institut du Bosphore, is that they underestimate the complexity of the inner works of the EU. It is extremely difficult to get a common policy among the EU members when you are dealing with very political questions, and the adhesion of Turkey to the EU is a very difficult political question. So you underestimate, here in Turkey, you underestimate the fact that to get an agreement at 27 or 28, it's nearly mission impossible, an impossible mission. It is extremely difficult, you know. It's not going to be yes or no, it's going to be very long debate. It will take time, and you have to be able to talk about these things around a table, which is not an official one, but where officials can set their position and expose, you know, their viewpoints, and it is exactly what is happening since now 10 years at the Institut du Bosphore.